part of. It's been wonderful speaking to you. And of course, Yvonne is here. Her session was really interesting. So we said, let's do that in English also. So she did her session in Portuguese. Now she's going to do it today after your session in English. But what we are doing here is, this is what we are doing. Rosalia is talking about mediator's instinct, the right time for mediation. But
Wow.
Rosalia, okay, so Rosalia, can you tell us a little bit about the conference?
Well, basically, I mean, this just came out of the fact that when you asked me, what would you like to speak about? It's because I was, first of all, I'm a practitioner. I'm a mediator.
Rosalia, about you and the topic later. You have to tell us about the conference first.
Okay, the mediator's instinct, the right time for
the conference.
Oh, the conference is the World Conference, the World Mediators Conference.
Anything? Yeah.
Well, from what I can see, first of all, I know that it was launched on May 18th, which was Ken Cloke's birthday. And since then, you've had so many wonderful speakers on so many different topics on mediation. From I mean, I had the chance to listen in on a few, and I have to say that I'm very impressed because you have mediators and practitioners speaking from all over, from all the four corners of the globe on different aspects of mediation. I had the chance to listen to Ken, what was it, Mr. Lang, Michael Lang. When was it, last week? A little bit, and I just found it quite interesting. You have the subjects from timing in mediation, like we're going to be talking about, or instinct, to right now I can't think.
Lots of them. Yvonne's topic is mediation in small and medium businesses. So the idea was that let people choose their topic, whatever's close to their heart. So that's how the conference kept growing, and it kept growing, and it kept growing. But I didn't let it grow so much that it became too much. It's been enjoyable. But so Rosalia, now it's about you and the topic and nothing else.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you, Vikram, for inviting me in this circle. About myself, very quickly, I'm an accredited mediator since 2010. I'm also a jurist. I'm versed in law and in informal and conflict resolution, and also international law and human rights. I work for the Canadian government as a mediator, but as a conflict resolution practitioner, which right now the brunt of my work is workplace conflict, basically. That's what I'm working in at the moment. So when you asked me, I have a lot of interest when it comes to conflict resolution, especially international conflict resolution, because of the fact that I also worked at the UN, and I'm still attached to certain international NGOs, and I'm very interested in geopolitics. But when you asked me something which was close to my heart to talk about, because of the fact that I've in my work, I have to assess before I can mediate, and I have to sit down with each party and figure out if the timing is right for mediation. And I was literally in the midst of doing that. That was the first thing that came to my mind. And I know that timing in mediation is extremely important, okay? Because if you don't have the right timing, basically the mediation cannot go forward, cannot take place. Because the parties have to be the participants. I'm not going to say parties. The reason why I don't want to say parties, because it's too adversarial. And we want, in mediation, we're always trying to go towards a collaborative forum. So I'm going to say participants, okay? So basically, when you have, participants that are in conflict, okay? I can give you a little bit of a walkthrough what I, in my day to day, and from there,
And
perhaps.
and the idea of the conference was that because it's more a format of a panelist concept, so Yvonne can come in whenever you want to come in. Yvonne, you're free to come in.
Yes.
And at some point, Yvonne, you'll introduce yourself in your session, definitely. But if you want to give us a small little introduction about yourself, Yvonne.
Yeah. So may I turn to begin?
Just your introduction.
Yes.
Just Yvonne, I am from Brazil. That's it. That's that much.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, but I had scheduled for me at 10:30 in Brazil. I don't know what means in India.
I'll just check. Yeah.
The problem is I have another meeting at 12.
That's sad.
Then really I need to stop at 12. So I am very worried about our time.
Okay, you have to stop at 12. At 12.
I think we're going to be stopping before that. If I'm.
Yeah. Your session starts at 10:30 and will get over at 11 o'clock. Your time. Your session it's only 30 minutes. Your session is only 30 minutes. Like Rosalia's session. Rosalia's session is also actually 30 minutes. Is it? No, yours is for one. Yeah, it's only for 30 minutes. Rosalia, your time is up. Your time is up. The timing is wrong.
Who you talking now?
Rosalia's session. It was Rosalia's session at 6:30 India time, and your session at 7 o'clock India time. So we've already reached 7 o'clock India time, Rosalia. How are you going to be able to? And Yvonne has to leave at that time. So a quick one. You just take your 2 minutes, and it's okay. We can get your session done again sometime. It's okay.
That's fine. That if Yvonne would like to, Yvonne, if you would like to move forward, if you would like to present your topic, go ahead. I'll just.
I'll have to stop your session.
Comfortable.
I'll have to stop your session and then start her. So, Rosalia, just in 1 minute, if you just want to, just in a way concluding your session. Let's see. Think this is a conclusion.
Okay, very quickly. Well, I can very quickly. Okay, basically, when you have two parties that are in conflict, okay, before you can actually, you have to do an assessment, as we all know. Okay, and so you have to see if the timing is correct for mediation, because sometimes before you have to prepare them for mediation. So basically, that what I wanted to talk about was the mediator's instinct to understand: are the parties ready to go into a mediation? Are the participants, that is, ready to go into a mediation or not? And you have to prep them. Are they even ready to start a discussion, a dialogue? So all that the mediator has to use his or her toolbox, and basically has to do an assessment, has to sit down with the participants, basically hear what their version of the facts are. And once you do an assessment and you realize, okay, what are the needs here? What are their needs? Is there a need to do I have to give them some training on communication skills? Do I have to prep them? You have to prep them also on what the process is, and you have to assess whether they're ready to have that facilitated discussion or that mediation session. So that was basically, I wanted to go into the details of what all that entails, but we can move that forward another day. So basically, that's
at least you put out that important aspect that you have to see that the timing is right. Every time is not the right time for mediation. So that's perfect.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because even if you might have the mediator's mindset as a mediator, they may not be at that point. They are not ready. So you're ready to go ahead, but they are not. So you have to adjust your mindset instinctively. You have to understand what their needs are.
Absolutely.
So basically, that's where I wanted to go.
Important message. So thank you very much, Rosalia. Of course, we could not have a full session, but it's okay. This is perfectly all right. So I have to stop the recording, stop the live stream.